Okay, here we are. We have a ductless heat pump that we installed, probably 5 years ago or more. And if you can see, we've got a buildup of dirt and cottonwood and all sorts of stuff on here. And all that's doing is hurting our efficiency and our airflow through this unit. So really we're just not operating at peak efficiency because that stuff is insulating the coil that's supposed to be exchanging the heat. And so we need to get that stuff off of there. So you guys can do this at home. I apologize for any road noise here. Step number one, this thing is running right now. We're going to shut it off. There should be a disconnect switch out at your outdoor unit. I'm gonna pull that out. If you have a breaker labeled for your heat pump in the panel, you can also just shut that off. So now that we've stopped running, I am just gonna take a standard garden hose, no cleaners, no detergents, nothing. And we're just gonna spray this thing down lightly. If we spray too heavily on there, we could bend or damage those fins, and we don't wanna do that. So we'll go ahead and just give it a light spray down. Okay, now you can see there's still a little bit left, but it's not nearly as bad as it was, and that was just with the garden hose and without us taking this whole unit apart. And one thing that this does not do that we can do on one of our maintenances is all of that stuff is falling down into that drain pan, and if you can try to spray some of that stuff out of there. Because what we don't want to have happen is have this drain pan down here plug up, because it's going to freeze over in the winter if the holes are plugged. But we can actually see that drain pan is draining pretty well. So if it gets too bad, we end up having to take all these covers off and spray it from the inside out. But for most of you, you've just got some cottonwood buildup on there. This is fine to do at home by yourself. Go ahead and have a garden hose ready to go. And again, don't spray full force or get too close. We don't want to bend these fins, but simple trick, this will save you money long term.